Is the AI bubble getting ready to burst? It looks like the first domino might be getting knocked over. A lot of people are speculating. NVIDIA is having doubts about investing in OpenAI. And even though everybody's using ChatGPT these days, they're not making enough money. They're spending so much money on these data centers and infrastructure. It's insane. So NVIDIA was going to bail their butts out. And now it looks like talks have stalled, or at least they're not coming to an agreement on the dollar amount. So Pirate Nation has it on X. NVIDIA halts plan to invest $100 billion in OpenAI after talks collapse. NVIDIA CEO is Jensen Huang says the $100 billion figure non-finalized and privately criticized OpenAI's lack of discipline. Now, he's saying they're still going to invest according to Reuters. They just haven't worked out the financials yet, but this is not a good sign for AI. And a lot of people have been speculating that the bubble is going to burst very, very soon. A lot of companies are pivoting to AI when they really don't need to be pivoting to AI. And a lot of them are pivoting to AI because they want to save money on employees, and they want an excuse to get rid of employees and also make it look like their companies are doing very, very well. But it is, in a lot of cases, in my opinion, smoke and mirrors. I think AI is a very useful tool, but it's not the end-all be-all of everything, except it will be the end-all be-all of some companies who bet too heavily on it, in my opinion. This is coming from 24/7 Wall Street. They said, last September, NVIDIA and OpenAI lit up the world with the announcement of a letter of intent for landmark strategic partnership to deploy at least 10 gigawatts of NVIDIA system backed up by a $100 billion progressive investment. The agreement was explicitly non-binding and was dependent on infrastructure milestones such as data centers and power build-out. Okay. However, the Wall Street Journal reported that NVIDIA's $100 billion plan had stalled amid internal doubts about the size and structure of the transaction, questions about OpenAI's business discipline, and competitive risks, considering the interconnectedness of many of OpenAI's agreements and criticism that NVIDIA engages in a form of circular financing with its own deals. Is this the loose thread that once pulled unravels the entire AI boom? Yeah, I think this might be, because basically the health of the AI industry is all dependent on OpenAI and ChatGPT, I think. But it's insane, yeah. They said OpenAI is reportedly seeking up to $100 billion in fresh funding at valuation of around $830 billion, with potential contributions from NVIDIA, Microsoft, Amazon, SoftBank, and Middle Eastern sovereign wealth funds. Yeah, it's not their entire business plan going forward, but it's not a good look. This is not good. It's not a good sign. So we'll see what happens. What do you guys think?